channel. This is J.Max Reax, and today I'm going to be watching a requested video. This is Sackhub again. Y'all love Sackhub so much. And this video says how Nicki Minaj's ultra femininity is demonized by hip hop. Let's see what's said.
Why do you feel like there's always this question mark next to Nicki Minaj?
Well, first of all, I am a female, and the game is run by men, people like yourself.
Ooh.
Prior to Onika turning Minaj, mostly known as Nicki Minaj, storming onto the hip-hop scene in the early 2000s, there were female rappers reigning such as Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, Remy Ma, Trina, and Eve, just to name a few.
Okay.
These ladies all have their own unique sounds and approaches to rapping. However, they all have a masculine edge to their sound. Using Lil Kim as a prime example, Kimberly is mostly known for her hardcore rapping style and was many times seen as the blueprint for female rap. Kim is praised by the gatekeepers of hip-hop due to the desired masculinity she possessed on the mic. Men adoring Lil Kim never took away from their masculinity. However, men like the king of rap, Nicki Minaj, makes them less of a man.
Any secure-ass man in themselves can give a female props on what she does. Like, you're not gay because you think Nicki Minaj is an ill rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Hip-hop is a man's world. Therefore, the more masculinity one possesses increases their likeliness of being respected in this field. Take a look at Lil Nas X, for example. If he came out as Call Me By Your Name Nas and not Old Town Road Nas, do you think he would be as successful today? No, he would not. Nas came out in his cowboy boots, played it straight, came out, and is now breaking barriers for future queer artists to have a seat at the table in hip-hop. Nicki Minaj emerged onto the hip-hop scene with a super vibrant personality that showcases in her music. One could describe Minaj as immensely girly, feminine, animated, fun, and talented as Not to add, Minaj is a real-life Barbie.
Okay, Stan.
People get me mistaken with like a real Barbie. They forget where I'm from. And if I have to revert back, I can and I will. So don't play with me.
Debuting her debut album Pink Friday, the rap star did not stick to strictly rap and hip-hop. Nicki was singing and rapping over hip-hop, pop, and R&B beats as well. On tracks such as Super Bass, Girls All Like Dominoes, Save Me, and I'm the Best, Nicki is fluent on hip-hop but pop-infused beats. On tracks like Did It On 'Em, Roman's Revenge, Blazing, and Here I Am, she showcases her rap capabilities. Even though the album was great, solid, and cohesive, it was met with some harsh criticism. To me, these reviews seem as if they're rooted in misogyny. I would like to ask the audience, what's the issue with Nicki rapping on pop beats? Is the issue actually pop-related, or is it Nicki's ultra-feminine delivery? Now, it is common knowledge that fathers teach their sons not to cry, they teach their sons to be alphas, they teach their sons that they are more superior than women, while subconsciously teaching them that femininity is weak. I think this plays a vital role in straight men having homophobia reeking from their breath. Men who aren't comfortable with themselves, at least, they despise femininity, especially in other men. However, rude men aren't afraid of their feminine side, and they respect women as equally as their male counterparts. Now, in terms of Nicki doing pop, it does not take away from her artistry as a rapper, nor does it minimize her career as a rapper. It makes her versatile, non-conforming, and brave. How come prior to Nicki, no female rapper has tried to do a pop album? One being the culture wouldn't allow it.
Right.
Two, they would have been scrutinized for being a quote-unquote pop star.
Yep.
This is all due to the rooted in what I like to call femphobia in hip-hop.
Hip-hop discriminates against gay people. That's one of the standards of hip-hop.
If men were raised to appreciate femininity and not look down upon it, I believe Nicki Minaj would have been appreciated and uplifted in the community. She aided people live the moment she blazed onto the scene.
Yep.
Nicki Minaj is one of the highest selling female artists of all time. Keep in mind, this is a female rapper. Nicki's fearlessness taking on pop records as a rapper has opened doors for this generation's female rappers to be able to express feminine, fun, and carefree energy in a man's world while facing less criticism. Nicki's sophomore album, Pink Friday, Roman Reloaded, is the era that propelled Nicki Minaj's career to pop stardom. In my opinion, this is Nicki's most fun body of work, and it is also my favorite album from the rapper. She showcases vulnerability on tracks like Marilyn Monroe, which is one of my personal favorites.
Mine too.
While showcasing her rap skills on tracks like Champion, which is another one of my favorites.
Mine too.
Bees in the Trap and Whole Lane. With this album being heavily pop-based, it turned many men away from associating with Nicki Minaj. The album's cover art is serene, feminine, soft, gentle, but powerful. The album tracks can be described the same way. You notice these are all traits associated with femininity, right? Taking it back to the time where the Foxy Browns, Lil Kims, and Remy Ma's were reigning, traits associated with their sounds can be described as masculine and hardcore. The portrayal of masculine dominance in their music is much more appreciated in rap than feminine dominance. Take a look at Megan Thee Stallion, for example, who purposely portrays top energy in her music.
I really like the way, like, Tupac speaks. He's just very dominant. Like, he just gives big top energy. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like I do the same.
It is more common for men to publicly admit they like her music versus Nicki Minaj's discography. Why? Masculinity equates to power and men like to feel empowered. I say that to say this. Many times you will see men downplay Nicki Minaj as a rapper. Say what you want, but Nicki Minaj is the king of rap. She may be an ultra-feminine icon, but as you saw Monster, she'll eat them up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Come on now, playtime is over.
Is that the end of it? So he used 5 minutes to really stand Nicki Minaj, while also giving some really, really good education. So there's a few things I got to do here. Retract the statement that I made in one of his past videos about, I think I said just kind of like looking over other female rappers. It's good that he acknowledged them here. Like, I don't see enough of that. You don't see enough people kind of acknowledge that there were people there before her. I'm trying to think of the best way to respond to this. I do agree with everything that he said. I don't have any, there's nothing that I disagree with in this video. Yeah, I guess I've never looked at it from like this particular point of view, because people do love, you know, harder people when it comes to even females in rap. But the key thing I wanted to say now, I lost track of my mind for a minute. I think what we're seeing now in the world is women creating their own version of, not their own version, I feel like a version is a copy. They're creating really just a lane that is female rap. You know what I mean? I don't think that that existed in the past. I think you had female rappers, but you didn't have a good cohesive unit of just female rap. The men bonded. They beefed and shit, but they bonded as well. The women are beginning to do that now, and that's something that is incredible to see, because you have moments where people live and they are actually winning together versus it being a competition or it turning into that. And I think that's what it really kind of boils down to. A lot of the beef that you see between these female rappers, I think it stems from men in their ear talking to them about things and trying to create, you know, the same type of fuckery that hip hop, I guess, was built on at one point in time. I could be reaching there, but I think that's what we're seeing here. And she pioneered that in her own just willingness to love and support everybody coming up with her, under her, and in the same space with her. You know, people like to label her problematic. I don't think she's problematic. I think people come at her with problems. And she has to either choose to shut up and deal with it and let y'all shit on her, or she can snap back and, you know, she gonna actively choose to do what she needs to do when she feels the need to do it. I like what he said about femininity and masculinity and that different types of energy. It's necessary. We live in an age where things are just different, and people need to just let that, you know, resonate in their spirit. Is different, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with it. You know, we needed to get to a place where things are a little bit more, you know, evolved. You know, we can't continue with the same energy, because if everything remains the same, nothing new will happen. You'll start seeing carbon copies of everything, and it'll never ever change for the better. So you know, little rant there, but I love Nicki. Not a stan. I don't do the, I told you I stand by 5 people. They are R&B singers or pop singers. They're not rappers at all. I like that his choice of album was the second one. Mine, I think I will forever say her first album is her greatest to me. And I was one of those people, I kind of projected well before Super Bass was even released as a single. I was like, this is gonna be huge. I remember I was the one downloading the deluxe edition of everybody's albums back then, because I like bonus tracks more than I like standard edition tracks. I like the demos more than I like the actual album songs and stuff like that. So when I heard Super Bass and I heard Estradina, I was like, that's gonna be huge if they ever release it as a single. That's gonna be huge. But my favorite song by Nicki Minaj ever is Catch Me. It's a bonus track on the first album. It is, I don't know what it is. It's just something about that line, parallel to none, I am perpendicular. I'll be like, that is my shit. And like the way that beat comes in, like it's just tough, it's hard. But yeah, you can't deny Nicki's impact, I'm sorry. You just cannot. So let me get off my soapbox and shut up. Let me know what y'all thought about this one below. Comment, like, subscribe. Until next time, peace.